Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to World of Warcraft. Now, I have just gone over to the trader over there. I'm in Duskwood at the moment, and I'm on my way back to Stormwind so that we can start our episode with our usual collection of doing the auction house and various other things. I have picked out a pet for this week, for today. I've decided I'm going to just go with this bird, this brilliant Kaleri. So that is the one that we're going to use today, so I'm just going to summon that one up. And I have been requested at least twice now by a couple of different people if I could please revive my pets, because they've been the same for ages. I haven't been playing World of Warcraft myself for quite some time now, so I've not sort of been using them at all. So I'm going to do that. I do occasionally do the odd pet battle, which is why they get like that. And then I haven't actually been playing for a while, so yeah, they haven't changed. So I've taken off my gear. I've got to remember which is my gear, which is mostly this stuff down here, but I've got a couple here, and then there's some up there as well. I've got some items that are ready to sell that we got last week, which is these up here. And I have just bought another Holy Protection Potion from the trader there. Limited edition these are, so you don't get very many. I've also bought the Goblin Jumper Cables, which I'm going to sell as well. And then I bought these two here. These were a gold apiece. Just come up through there so I can get to a flight point. The Fireproof Orb and the Strength of Will. These are both held in offhand items. They cost me a gold apiece, so I'm hoping that I can get at least 10 gold each for them. That'll be a nice little profit that we can get as well. It's not a vast sum of money by any stretch of the imagination, but it is a little bit of cash that will all go into the coppers and help us out. So I'm just going to go over to the flight point, and I will meet you in Stormwind, and we can get started with this week's episode. Well, the first thing we need to do is get to a mailbox and stand up there a little bit straighter. See what we've got. So, auction successful. Holy Protection Potion. Excellent as another 90 gold. And Scouting Trousers of the Eagle. We finally sold those. It's taken us several weeks. So, these other items we didn't sell. So, we got several several greens that we didn't sell at all, and we got that blue hammer that I've been trying to get 1,000 gold for, so we may not sell that one for a very long time, but we'll keep trying. We've also got that design and a bit of silk cloth. Silk cloth doesn't seem to sell all that well. Now at the moment I've only got 3 slots in my bag, so I can't actually pick all of this up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and start listing some of the stuff that I've got in my bags, and I will go back and forth and empty out the mail as well, and then list all of that while I'm here. I'm going to sell the rough stone. I think I might keep the silver ore just in case I need it. And yeah, anyway, I'll show you what I've listed when I'm finished. I'm just listing the very last one now, which is the Design Heavy Golden Necklace of Battle. So I'm just going to put that one in. And you can see at the moment we got like 10 gold and 83 gold. So I'm going to list this one for 15 gold. I've done quite a lot of items today at 15 gold in the hope that we can shift some of them. I listed the Fireproof Orb, which was a limited edition one that I got from the trader, and someone bought it less than 15 seconds after I listed it. I've no idea why they were so keen to get it. I don't think it looks particularly great, so I'm not really sure. But that's what, if that's what they want, ideal. We paid a gold for it, and we got 15 gold incoming. So we're going to make a 14 gold profit on that one. Very tidy little profit. Not bad at all for all of 30 seconds, because we did also get a load of other things as well. So I've listed some stones, and you can see some of this stuff is listed quite cheaply. I've listed most of this to sell, except for the Lambent scale breastplate. Now this one here, there were 2 others both listed for 135 gold, and I'm wondering why. And then you take a look at the actual outfit, and it's very, very short. Yeah, this is almost definitely going to be for transmogrification, so that people can get their armor to look like other bits of armor. It's always worth taking a look at what your item looks like on your character. You just press and hold the left control button and click on an item, and you can see what it looks like on you. It doesn't really matter what it is. See, I can do that one, and then I can see what that staff looks like. The diamond hammer there. See, the diamond hammer doesn't actually look that great. So it may be a while before it sells, but someone will come along eventually and they think, oh, I really want that one. And so that's how you can see what these different things look like. This one here, this Strength of Will, that is much the same. It's just in blue rather than the orange for the Fireproof Orb. So yeah, the Lambent Scale Breastplate, that one I think could end up selling. So I've requested 110 gold or 100 gold bid on that one. Then we got the rest, and most of the greens I have listed for 15 gold apiece, apart from a weapon, which was 30 gold, and the wand there, which was 20 gold. The rest of it, fairly straightforward. Oh, we got a moss agate there. It's the only one on the auction house at the moment, so I've been greedy, and I've requested 95 gold for that. Don't know if that will sell or not. But anyway, that is all of that. That's dealt with now, and I am just going to go and find a trader very quickly, and I'm going to sell all of the grey stuff. Now, I did say to you last week about the tough leather armor, whether you guys thought I should have that one to go with my outfit, and the general response was, no, get rid of it. It doesn't match what we're currently wearing. So I'm going to get rid of that one now. So if we just go and let's browse her goods, we can see those two there are part of our outfit. Oh, that one's not. But it's a soulbound item anyway. Which are the gloves? That's the gloves there from our current set there. Shackling gloves, 6 strength, yeah, and that one there is not part of it. So we can sell that as it's soulbound. You can't do anything else with it. And then all this stuff here we can get rid of. And then we've got that one there is part of our current outfit, so I don't want to get rid of that one. The lesser mana potion is completely and utterly worthless. And we've got a little bit of space. Ooh, running into the wall there. Right. We're going to run round and speak to the chef, and we can get our weekly, well, it's actually a daily, but for us it's weekly cooking quest, and see what they want us to do this week. It's a very good way to be leveling up your pennies, pumpkin, pancakes. Yeah, leveling up your cooking skill. This is going to be the same one that we did last week, actually. Obtain 6 Stormwind pumpkins, deliver them. Right, see, with the dailies, I'm not going to bother reading them out. If we've already done the quest, I won't bother reading them out like I do with most of the others, because we've seen that one last week. If you're new to the series, head to last week's episode, and you'll hear me reading out that quest already. So yeah, it really, I don't see the point. That slightly overkill for fishing bobber. That's brilliant. I love it. Absolutely love it. If you remember from last week, to get to the pumpkins, we've got to run around this way, straight through, around the Cathedral District and over into the Dwarven District, and then we can go out the back gate of the Dwarven District and to the little sheltered area behind Stormwind where the farm is. Here we go, around Olivia's Pond. And we should be able to grab 6 pumpkins really quickly from in here. And then we can go rushing back over to the chef and turn in for our little bit of XP and the Epicurean's reward, which we will eventually do something with. We just don't want to do anything with it just yet. We'll probably save them up and get some cooking stuff with it later on in the series. Last one there. Right, 6 pumpkins. Easily done. Let's get back to the chef. Past the prison on our right. That's a Stormwind stockade in there. And here is the chef. Okay, pennies, pumpkin, pancakes. Have you finished collecting? Yes, we have. And we get +1 cooking skill and 5,600 XP. We also get 30 silver, but we're doing this mainly for the XP and for the cooking skill and the Epicurean's rewards, which we'll be using later. None of that really matters. We are heading back to the Highlands, Arathi Highlands. And our first quest that we're going to do is the Shakes O'Brien. We're going to go down to Faldea's Cove, and we're going to deal with the pirates. And then after we've done the stuff with the pirates down there, then we're going to head back up to this area in here, inside Stromgard, and that's going to be the last bit that we do. So what we're going to have to do first, we come down this road here, we travel along this side and up round there, and then we can come down here into the cove. We don't want to go that way. And then we'll be able to do... There's a small quest chain down there. I can't exactly remember which ones they are. I want to go Equipment Manager, and I want to go Current and Equip. There we go. Right, and then we're going to go for a random mount this time. We have the White War Talbot. I really like this one. I love the purple on the horns. I think it is a really nice contrast with the rest of it. That's one of the reasons that I've got this one added to my favourites list. I'm trying something else today, and I decided I'd do this at the beginning of the episode. So I'm trying to keep my movements fairly smooth in between each section, rather than just jumping from one point to another. I am just attempting today to do a sort of just time-lapse the movements between each area. Now, I think we come down here and we go up there, sort of along that path around there. So yeah, I'm trying to do sort of minor time-lapse between each bit, so you can sort of see a little bit behind the scenes, and you can see some more of the areas. So like when we walk around Stormwind and getting across the zones and that, it gives you a bit more of an idea. I won't do all of it like that, I'll just do some bits. If I'm sort of stopping and doing a lot of mining and stuff along the way, then I'll probably miss it out, because that's just going to become a little bit blurry and unpleasant to watch. But I'd like your opinions on how you felt it sort of worked out today, and in the comment section down below. Would you like to see more of me doing it a bit like this, sort of filling in those little gaps that are always there in any recording, or do you want me to just go back to chopping it out like I normally do? And we want to be heading down here into Faldir's Cove. Nice little road that's all the way down through. It is kind of curious why you've got signposts and a road pointing down to some illicit pirates and a smuggling operation, but still, I'm sure they have their reasons for advertising it. Maybe, you know, more people want smuggling or something like that. Or maybe they're just trying to go legit. They could be. It's entirely possible that these fine, upstanding gentlemen are now trying to go fully legit, and this is why they're now advertising. Anyway, let's speak to them a minute. So we've... oh, he's over there. Well, let's go and speak to him first, because, you know, we were kind of introduced, so we want to just make ourselves known. Shakes O'Brien, Blackwater Raiders. Ahoy, Paladin. Any friend of Squirto is a friend of mine. You'll find plenty of work needs doing around here. We're not sitting in this cove, twiddling our thumbs by choice.
For the Alliance.
Right, that's the introduction done. Let's go back over here. And, you know, I was talking about how they're going to be, like, doing these whole, like, level balancing across all the zones, so you get more zones matching your level. Apparently that's coming out fairly soon. It's currently on the public test realm. So, as it is currently on the public test realm, we could very well, before Christmas, see likes of Desolus and Feralus being pushed towards our level. And as we only do one episode a week, I'm very much hoping that we'll at least plan on starting doing that in the next couple of weeks, and we can kind of work through it. So watch this space. We'll see what happens with that a little bit. It is a horrible life. I should be in a watery grave right now, not sitting here by the fire, breathing fresh air. The crew tried so hard to save my beautiful maiden's folly. Bless the boys, bless their hearts. O'Brien made it to shore safely, but we weren't so lucky. The seas just sank on us. I swear, 1 second we're afloat, the next water is rushing in, and those beasts killed all the survivors. Horrible Naga scum. I went black and ended up here, saved. I want those beasts dead. Okay, we need to kill... Captain Steelgut wants you to kill 10 Daggerspine Raiders and 3 Daggerspine Sorceresses. What do we got? Ooh, water breathing and swim speed greatly increased. Ideal. Hey. Now that we're all full-fledged Blackwater Raiders, it is our job to help Mr. O'Brien locate lost elven treasure. It is next to impossible to find the gems in the dark sea without aid. The Doctor has constructed some goggles that will help. He needs the goggles charged with the energy derived from the enchanted stone in the cave just up the hill. But the cave is cursed. When we get close, we get ambushed. Defend me and I can harness the energy from the stone in the goggles. Escort Professor Fizzlethorpe to the cave and back. Oh, great. I'm not a big fan of escort quests, but at least it's close by. It's only just, literally just there. So we should be okay for doing this one. We can just, and we're also quite high level for this area. I mean, he's level 38 though. He should, you're level 38, dude. You should be fine. Even though your gear is quite poor, admittedly. I discovered this cave on our first day here. I believe the energy in the stone can be used to our advantage. I'll begin drawing energy from the stone. Your job, Grundorn, is to defend me. This place is cursed. Trust me. Never trust a gnome. Never trust a gnome engineer. They're always trying to experiment, and they don't really object to their assistants being injured. I've noticed this previously. You do have to be very, very careful when you're around a gnome. Oh, it would appear that they are indeed cursed. Yeah. Right, I'm going to step away a little bit. And then we should be able to keep them off him before any more of them turn up. But we're here, we're ready. Almost done, just a little longer. Hurry up. Just sitting here for the fun of it, you know. I'm sure. Right. Oh, he's done. Harness the power of the stone and goggles. Let's get out of here. Really? That's it? Just 2? I thought he would have done more than that. That seems a little bit slow. Right. Anyway, we're back. And I got that mount. Anyway. Glad to be back from that creepy cave. Dr. Draxel Gage will give you further instructions, Grundorn. Many thanks for your help.
Hey.
The goggles work perfectly. Well done, Grundorn. The treasure has been on the seafloor so long that gems have been calcified into thick stone, but the power harnessed in these goggles will allow you to locate them easily. A little gnomish ingenuity goes a long way, so borrow the goggles of gem hunting, Grundorn, and see if you can collect some of the lost treasure for Captain O'Brien. I'd swim down there myself, but, well, I have important scientific business to attend to up on the safe, dry land. Yeah. Okay.
Have a great day now.
Apparently, he's willing to sacrifice us, but he's not willing to sacrifice himself. Okay, we'll not worry about that. So I've got these goggles. I'm assuming, yeah, I got to put them on. Right, we got to put those on. So we can't use our flying tiger goggles at the moment. We got to leave those be. So we go racing down here. Where exactly we got to go? Well, we got to swim out quite a way, but our swim speed has been increased. And not only that, I have this mount. If I just come off of that one, and now that I'm slightly in the water, I will go straight to my Azure Water Strider, although I've got a marauder right there that I can take out. Come here, you. Oh no, it's raiders that I want, not marauders. Oops, I think I just interfered with someone else's quest. I apologize, I didn't mean to do it. Let me move down there and get back on the Azure Water Strider. There we go. And we can go running out across the top of the water over towards where we've got to go. And then once we get in place, we can drop down into the water and start our explorations. Right, we've got a something there. I'm going quite... Wow. My swim speed has really been increased. This is brilliant. I'll take that one over there. And I'll take that one over there. And I will take that one over there. And bring them all into me now. Get the lot. There we go. There's 3 of them already. We don't have a huge amount of stuff. Right, what's that over there? Oh, that's something to do... I think I got to go inside the ship to get those. Yeah, there's loads of them in here. Except they're all below decks, so it should be... we're not going to get them all coming in together, but I think we could probably handle most of them all in one go anyway, so it's not really going to be that much of an issue for us. We've got that one there. I can pick him up as well. Can I get another one? Yep. If you come in here as well, please. If we could all just stand here in a line, and then I can... what do you mean invalid target? There we go. Where's he gone? Ah, he's running away. Cowardly. That's not the way to behave. While he's busy finding his courage again, I'm going to go in here and deal with this one. Like that. I wonder what this was for a minute. It's it looks like a load of treasure has been left there. Right, where this coward is, I don't really know. They seem to have just vanished and disappeared. We got another Lambent scale breastplate. That's the one that I've listed for 110 gold. If I get 110 gold for that one again, I am going to be over the moon. If we sell that one, that is just going to be absolutely brilliant. 2 of them at 110 gold each. That is, yeah, that would be very, very cool. Right, he's come back at last. Took your time, didn't you? He did eventually find his courage, so we do have to give him that, don't we? Grab you. There we go. Right, there's some ore here somewhere. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Iron deposit down there, so we'll just grab that. That Lambent scale breastplate is going to be the same one. There we go. See, I know we got our red t-shirt on underneath. Well, shirt rather than t-shirt. But yeah, that is the sort of thing that is very popular with the transmogrification community. And some of them will pay exorbitant amounts of money for that kind of thing. So we will keep hold of it. We'll see what happens. We'll wait and see next week. We'll find out next week whether or not it was actually worth it or not. I got a feeling that it could be. I got a feeling that we could have just struck very lucky with that one. Getting an extra one in there. I got another raider down there. I just need one raider left and I've got everything. There we go. So there's all of those. And I need the Elven Gems. Now I've got to try and find them first. They're over this way, a little bit further. I've got 2 patches of something. Oh, this might actually be the Elven Gems that are showing up.
I'm out of range.
Yes. Right, why am I stuck? Oh, there we go. The Elven Gems are actually showing up on our... because we got... because we look for minerals, they're actually showing up on the minimap there. So that's actually going to help us out quite a bit. Well, he says this one's not actually what we want to get. So I've got 1 Elven Gem. I need to get 10 more, 9 more rather. Well, part of the reason it's taking so long is because there's someone else down here hunting for them as well. They do respawn quickly, so we're not exactly being held up, but we've just got to swim a little bit further for them to respawn. And the way that they seem to be working is they're not on timers. There's a set amount around in the water at any one time, and then if you... so if you harvest one, another one respawns elsewhere in the area almost instantly. And that's actually a really good thing that it does it like that, because it allows several people to harvest them at once, but you do have to keep swimming around in circles in order to get them. Anyway, we've got them all, so we can run back through and we can turn both of these in, and there was something else going... Who's Cackle? Who's this? Oh, it's a rare spawn. Let's grab that one quickly before anybody else can grab it. And we should be able to get a nice bit of gear out of it. Sometimes with these rare spawns, you can get some very, very nice... Level 33! Ideal. Right, so we just got a green from that one. But I always like to try to get these rares. It's always nice to be able to grab a rare. We have a camel. This is our camel. It's the only camel I've got at the moment. And I think I would like to get more camels. I don't know why. I like the idea of riding around on a camel. We will use the camel more when we reach the desert. We are definitely going to be doing the Oldham Desert. I quite like the desert zones. You don't get lots of them, but there are the odd few. Nice work out there, Grundorn. Those scum deserve what they got. While nothing will ever bring back my ship or my crew, the death of those Naga gives me some solace. So we get 3 strength, 3 stamina cloak, which is identical to the one that we've got. So that's not going to make any difference. We can just sell that one. Go and speak to Dr. Draxelgage. How did the goggles work? Did everything function properly? Adjustments can be made if necessary. Oh, and I'll need those goggles back when you're done. I'm sure Captain O'Brien will have many uses for them later on. I'm sure he will. Most superb, Grundorn. The captain will be very pleased. And just until word gets back... just wait until word gets back to Fleetmaster Seahorn. Right, well, we can pick either a +3 intellect and stamina ring, or we can go for a polearm. We don't actually want a polearm. I'm keeping my sword and board set up, so as I'm a tank. So I'm actually just going to take the most valuable one here, because the intellect and stamina is not really worth a great deal to me, which is that one. That's 46 silver that one will sell for, so we'll take that one. Arathi Highlands quests are done, apparently. Let's not leave... That doesn't make any sense. I've still got, like, a major quest line. Complete 18 quests in Arathi Highlands. I see. The old levels, you only had to do a certain number of quests in each area. Right, anyway. Let's not leave Captain O'Brien waiting. You'll be wanting to see those gems firsthand. After all, that's why we're here. And after a few weeks of consorting with these pirates, the Professor and I have realized that the last thing that's good for our health is to be caught hanging on to their treasure. Here, Grundorn, take these to O'Brien. Yep, that does make a lot of sense. You don't really want to hold on to a pirate's treasure. He could get a little bit snarky with you if you were to do that. Right, he's here. Oh, they've started a quest. I'm going to have to wait for that quest to finish before I can turn it in. Shakes O'Brien. Captain O'Brien. I thought Shakes O'Brien was the captain. Pretty sure he is. There's no captain up in here, is there? Let's just take a look inside. I'm pretty sure it's just because there's a quest running. We will go and take a look inside the ship anyway. There's no harm in looking. have a little wander around the cabins. There's Deckhand Moish. Moish. That's quite a name, really, isn't it? Let's look back through here. And most ships are the same in this game. You can sort of have a quick wander around, look in the holds. Nothing much to see in here, so let's go back up on deck. We'll have to wait for whatever quest it is that they're doing to finish. And then I suspect we'll have to do the quest ourselves anyway. It's just a shame that we couldn't join in. Which way am I supposed to be going? I'm lost. Not that way. It's very easy to get turned around if you accidentally like flick your mouse around a little bit too quick. It's very easy to kind of forget which way you're facing. And let's come up on deck. Down here, and then I should be... Yes, now I can speak to him. So let me go and speak to him and see what he has to say.
Greetings.
Oh, hey, Paladin, what brings you... No! Really? I gotta wait for that one to finish now.
You need something?
You'd think that that would be phased out. That is really annoying. Right, we can do it. So we continue. So the little gnomes proved their worth after all. I knew we kept those ankle biters around for a reason. This is bad news. It seems the dagger spines are... We'll read that while we wait for the first ones to turn up. We go there. And... This is bad. It seems the dagger spines are amassing for an attack. Naga are known for their ruthlessness in battle. They will keep attacking until I am dead. I don't value my own life above that of my crew members, but you must help defend me. The crew will not be able to make it back to Booty Bay without my knowledge of the seas. The Naga will be coming up from the sea. I need you to remain up here with me to fend off the attack. Man the cannon and drive them back. Are you ready, Grundorn? Man the cannon? I didn't even know we could do that. We'll have to see in a minute if I can actually man the cannon, because that would be pretty cool. Just get rid of that one a minute. Is there a cannon up here that I can actually use? Please tell me I can use a cannon. No, there isn't. There is no Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping for a cannon. It jumped down through there. Right, there's the next lot over there. So we got 3 waves by the look of it. From what I've seen from the last one. So, take those 2 out there. And to attack me. And you as well. Yeah. This is very, very simple. Don't have a target. Lots of I don't have a target. I don't know if these 2 are the last wave or if there's one more after this. We'll soon find out. Let's take you out. Oh, yeah, that was it. Just those 2. So let's go back and turn that one in. That should be all the pirate quests done, and then we can go up into Stromgarde. We survived the attack. We could not have done it without you, Grundorn. We'll be heading out as soon as the tide rises. If you weren't such a promising hero, I'd offer you a place on my crew, but I can tell you have bigger fish to fry. Even if you are a puny human. Hey. I'm the same as you. Seriously. What do you mean, even if you are a puny human? You gotta love the way they do this sometimes. It's brilliant. Right. Let's go here. So we are heading into Stromgarde. Oh, yes. I love this mount. I really love this mount. This thing is fantastic. Perfect for going up through here as well. I want to go up there, don't I? So let's go racing up this way. And I'm going to just wait a minute a second. I'll bear with me. I want to try and get a pose on this beastie here. Right. Now we need to run all the way around to the front of the keep. Then we can... Oh, look at all the rep that I got. Yeah, once we get around to the front of the keep, and then we can start doing these quests here. We've got all these quests inside there that are going to basically complete everything that we're doing here. I don't think we want to run around this way. I think it's actually... There, we've explored Arathi Highlands. Yeah, I don't think we can get in that way. I think we've got to go this way around the front. But yeah, we got reputation with Booty Bay, Gadgetzan, Ratchet, Everlook, Bloodsail, Buccaneers, and with our guild as well. But yeah, all of those are like the pirate factions, and you can earn some stuff later. I've actually already done it on my main character. So if I just show you here a second, I'm going to show you my collections. You go into the toy box, onto the head. Is this one here, the Bloodsail Admiral's hat. It takes quite a while to earn that one, but it is very cool. And we've entered Stromgarde Keep. Now, you used to come up here to get... we can go no further. Yeah, you used to come up here to get a book which taught you how to make one of the first aid bandages. You had to learn the first aid bandages from different books. No longer the case. You no longer need to do that, but you used to be able to make a lot of money because you'd come up here, you'd go around the whole area, you go in, I think it was in there, and you could buy the book, and you could make a lot of money by selling that book on the auction house. It was worth quite a bit, and at least if it's the one I think it is. But yeah, it was definitely worth coming up to grab a couple of copies and then take them back and list them on the auction house. I did used to do that quite a bit. If it's the one that I'm thinking of, I know that there are some of them. It's been so long. Like, I think, oh yeah, I'm sure I used to do that, but it turns out that the ones I thought it was actually soulbound stuff, or, you know, things like that. So I do make mistakes frequently. I do very frequently make mistakes, as many of you know. And I'm not above admitting when I do actually make mistakes. I will mention it in the comment section if I do. Right, let's take those out. Oh, I got another one over there. I didn't even realise that one there. And take all of these, get the badges. You do tend to get a nice lot of loot off of human mobs. Right, we've got 2 in here, so we need to go to the top of the keep in here and take out these 2. We are fairly all-powerful now, so we ought to be able... There's an invisible guy there, a prowler. I'm going to ignore them, and I'm just going to run to the top of the keep so that I can get this thing that I'm at. There's 2 people up here in the room up here, and you always go the same way when you're running up through keeps and that. Let me just grab that. Come up through, ignore the mage. Come on round, and yeah, I got 5. Now, this may be a little bit much. I've got an awful lot of them on me right now, but I'm fairly confident in my own abilities. There's nothing like a bit of overconfidence to keep you going, and I'm doing that well that I've got... Well, there's that guy over there. He's not even bothered. He's just kind of strolling around, not getting involved. It's like, nope, nothing to do with me. I can see nothing out of the ordinary here. Nothing's going on. Please don't involve me. Right, there's Falcon Crest's head and Otto's head as well. So I now have a collection of heads in my bag, which is wonderful. It really is. It's just what you want, isn't it? It's like going out for a Sunday stroll. You go and get a collection of heads. Am I the only one that does that? I must be. Let me know in the comment section if you ever go out for a Sunday afternoon stroll and get yourself a collection of heads like I'm doing right now. I also need Maraz's head. So there's another one. So that'll be 3 heads that I've got to go and get. I got 1 over there, which is a head, and I've got to get the Azure Agate as well. I can't remember which way round it is, but I'm pretty sure this one over here. Oh, that's down. Oh, that's actually down over there, so I've got to go a different way. I don't think I can jump over the wall. I think I've got to go all the way round and up through. But I can generally ignore most of the people until I get to the place where I want to go. I don't actually need to worry about fighting my way through. This is one thing that the update is going to change. We're not just going to be able to ignore everybody as we go racing through. We're going to have to actually fight a little more realistically. Right, let me just climb off of that mount a minute. Now, where is he? Nope. Is he upstairs? I think he must be upstairs in here. It's where they usually are. That's not who I want. He must be downstairs still. Let's take that one out. And you as well. There. Right, we got rid of that lot. So the person that we're after is still in here. I can't climb down. I have to run downstairs. Do this properly. So I've got a Magus there, which I can get rid of. Minor petty problem. Oh, they must be round... Actually, yes, of course, they're round the back, aren't they? We have to go... There, Mara's cowl. I can see them. They're you coward. You absolute coward. You're hiding in behind here where nobody can see you. There you are. Look at you. Right, well, we'll soon take care of you. There we go. Right. Mara's head as well. So I got 3 heads now. Nothing like a load of heads, is there? So we got these 3 heads. I've got one more thing that I need to do, which is to go to Trelane's defense, get the Azure Agate. Now, I can't remember if that one, if it's just this one thing that I do here, and then I do another quest here, or if I've got to go back to Refuge Point first and turn in, and then continue on. Right, no, actually, I've got to go along this way. You look at the map. It actually sends you up this way. That person's actually on our side. So we come down through this little alleyway here, and then turn right. We go past. We got a load of ogres that we got to get past here. Ogres and trolls, actually. We got the whole lot, and we'll just generally ignore those as well and run all the way through. I need to. Yeah, there's one thing that I've got to get up here, and I'm not exactly sure what it is. I've got. Yeah, there's Apprentice Crichton there, but what is it that I'm trying to get? Boulderfist Lord. There's something here that I'm supposed to be trying to find. Let me just battle these down a little bit. Get you. There we go. Get rid of that one. And I've got one more over there. Throw a couple of those at him. That'll take care of that. Right. Now I can't remember what it is I need to get. So we go here. There's ogres still around the town. We're going to need to ward you against. To do that, we're going to need some gems the Boulderfish Shaman have taken a liking to. Right. So we've got to find the Boulderfish Shaman. There they are. And we've got to get these gems. So it's on the Boulderfish Shaman that we'll find them. So let me get that guy. We've got a Lord over there. Yeah, that one like that. There's a Shaman there. Right, hopefully. Just take these out. There we go. No gems. So I've just got to keep killing Shaman until I find a gem. That's what we want. Throw another one of those at him. And there we go. That's what I want. So then I can turn that into this guy right here. And I'm pretty sure he sends me up to the top of the tower. If that's the case, we complete most of this quest just around here, which is ideal. That's what we want. You amaze me, Grundorn. Well done again. Give me a moment to cast a proper spell, and you'll be ready. Here's what you're looking for. Trelane's Phylactery, Trelane's Orb, and Trelane's Ember Agate. All three should be in chests within the tower. You shouldn't have a problem opening the chests on your own. You just have to be careful of the ogres. You'll need to have your weapons at the ready. Those ogres find out you're in there and stealing them, and they'll be sure to put the hurt on you.
Be careful.
Okay. I'm reasonably confident that I can handle this. I'm a big tough guy. I've seen all sorts. I have battled murlocs in the depths of Elven Forest, so I don't think that this is going to be much of a problem. A few Boulderfist Lords, not a problem. If I can take down murlocs, I don't see that there's going to be any issues whatsoever doing this. Take you down. Ooh, nice. Move with the shield there. Did you see that? Long spin on it all the way round, and there's one of the chests right there. I nearly ran right past it, so we'll grab that one very quickly. Trelane's Foot Blocker, that has the Phylactery in it. I get more of these coming after. Oh, I see. They'll come up to me each time that I pick something up. They'll get really annoyed with me. And, yeah, humanoids tend to... You get lots of cloth from humanoids. Not to mention potions and stuff as well. Which is actually really good, because the cloth and that you can sell for quite a bit. Well, some levels of the cloth you can sell for quite a bit. Let me grab that quickly before he interrupts me. There's the Ember Agate, and there'll be some more Shaman coming along, and the Lord as well. Take you down. And just that Shaman left. Gotcha. Right. That's all of those, and up to the final level, and we can get the last bit. It should be here somewhere. We'll take care of you. A mauler, you are. A meat cleaver. Let me just take a look at that meat cleaver a minute. Okay, that actually looks pretty cool. And I want to be wearing my goggles. I forgot about them. So let's put those back on. And this is the final chest here. And then I think we just got to jump down and run outside again. Trelane's Orb. And we got two more of them coming round. Take you out. Right, that's that one taken care of. And then you as well. There. Right, did I get the loot from that one? No, I didn't. So let me go and just loot that one, and then I can jump down. We just gotta... I think it's literally just outside that we gotta go, so I'm just going to jump down like this. Do this the quick way. I don't normally... I do actually like to try to roleplay a little bit and, like, run down the ramps and stuff like that. Today, I'm not going to. So, where have I got to turn that one in? Oh, it's actually... I am actually turning that one in all the way back there, so we can just half straight back to Refuge Point and turn all these in. I don't know if it's going to send us back here into Stromgarde for one final quest before we finish everything here in Arathi Highlands. So let's just... Captain Niles, we've got all of these. So Mari's Cowl, there is a head. You can have a head. You took down Mara's cowl. Well done, Grundorn. Well done indeed. Mara's menaced our Stromgarde defenders, and it is rumoured she was an emissary between the Syndicate and some other darker power. We are glad to see she'll no longer ply her powers against us. Otto and Falcon Crest. Hello, do you have a report to submit? Yeah, I got another collection of heads for you. Falcon Crest and Otto, wonderful. Here is your reward, Grundorn. I'm happy to pay it. So we got a belt, and we got some more stuff. And another one leveled up again. Ideal. Have you retrieved any Stromgarde badges, Grundorn? The Syndicate must learn they cannot profit from our dead. Thank you, Grundorn. We will inform the families of these fallen soldiers that they were killed in battle. It will be grim news to bear, but it is better than the uncertainty of a missing loved one.
Safe travel.
Right, there's another one done, and we've got this quest over here, which is Squirto.
You got my attention.
Attack on the tower. You do this, and I'm sure Malin will be more than pleased with you. Malin couldn't have asked a worthier person to come here and aid us, Grundorn. You've done a grand job. He'll be pleased to see what an overwhelming success our mission's been. We can choose light set boots, which is 4 strength, so we get strength. Yeah, we'll go for the boots because that is a level up. And Gnome Sweet Gnome is one we've already done. That is it. We've completed every single quest in the Highlands. Let's just quickly go through and see if we've got any upgrades. So we can upgrade Kevin's breastplate. Let's just take a look at that. And at the moment, I quite like the red that we got going on here, but we do want that one. The Heartsick breastplate now, which is a decent upgrade. We get critical strike as well. It's actually identical. No change whatsoever in appearance. So light step boots, that's plate as well. Yeah, it is plate we've put on. So we got plate boots, and that is +1 strength and stamina. They're just a lighter colour, but no real difference in appearance. And we got this belt, Captain Niles belt down here. That's actually we gain a critical strike, but we lose strength and we gain armour. So I'm not going to change that one over. We'll keep that one as it is. So those two are to be sold. That's all to be sold. Leg guards of the promising hero there. We lose crit, but we gain strength, stamina, and armour. So we will upgrade those. The Elven Spear is to be sold anyway, and then we got the Maiden's Tattered Sail. That is an identical upgrade, so we don't need to that's not actually going to be an upgrade. That is a leather, but it's a green, so we keep hold of that one. We'll try selling the healing potion. So that stuff, all this stuff down here is to just be sold. The Bristle Whisker Catfish, I don't think we've got anything in here that would take those. Boiled clams. Well, the boiled clams we may actually have in a minute, because we open these thick-shelled clams, and sometimes you get a gem, but and then you also get this tangy meat. Boiled clams. Oh, that just takes clam meat, not the tangy clam meat. I think tangy clam meat. It's difficult to say that. It's quite a mouthful. Is not actually worth a great deal. You're better off to just get rid of it. We've got some mithril ore nuggets there. I'm keeping hold of those. The raptor flesh we could sell, I hope. Right. That stuff there is to sell in our next episode. I want... Oh, hang on. What else we got? Oh, that's the Lambent scale breastplate to upgrade. That one is another one for sale as well. The Sage's Braces of the Eagle. So let's find a trader a minute. Here at the Innkeeper.
You need something?
Let me browse your goods, and I want to sell all of this stuff that we've got down here. That is all stuff to be sold. The whole lot. Everything. All gone. Captain Niles' belt was... I can't actually remember. What was that one? Oh yeah, that one was fairly even. Right, so we sold all that. We're at 939 gold. Hopefully we will be able to increase that up. I do want to get past the 1,000 gold mark. But anyway... We have run out of time, so I'm going to start heading back towards Stormwind now. And our next episode, we are actually, once we've dealt with stuff, actually not going to Stormwind first. I'm going to go down here to these so that I can go to... Where should I go? I'm going to go to Darkshire because I can go into an inn down there. I will go to that trader again and see if I can't get some more Holy Protection Potion, that sort of thing, because we do seem to be making a nice little bit of cash out of it. So our next episode... The idea is, after we've done our stuff in Stormwind, we are then going to embark on an epic journey across the seas over to here. So, the best way to do this is actually we can get the boat in Stormwind, and that takes us over here to Kalimdor. It actually takes us over this side. I think we go to Darkshore, around here somewhere. And from there, We then need to travel south through Darkshore. We then need to go through Ashen Vale and into Stone Talon Mountains. I think you can get through Ashen Vale into Stone Talon. If you can't, we've got to go all the way over here. Let's just take a look. I think you can come down through here. And that brings you down here into Stone Talon Mountains. Through that area there. And then we got to travel all the way through here. This is actually quite a difficult area to get through. And finally, we get through to Desolus, which is here. This is our destination. So that is next week. It's a long journey to make. It is a very, very long journey to make. But it should be quite interesting. The other point about doing this is we're not going to be able to go back to Stormwind every day for doing our daily quests. It's a very long journey to get back. I mean, I might be able to. I could just get the flight point, fly up to Desolus, and then take the boat back to Stormwind. So I could do that. Or I could just take a flight point and go... You go over to Teldrassil over here, and you can actually... It's not Rutherend Village. Where is it that I'm going to want? It's Darnassus that I want to go to, but we haven't actually unlocked Darnassus, and I don't... Where is Darnassus? Yeah, I'm going to be wanting to go to Darnassus. That's kind of my aim, but it doesn't seem to be on here. That does seem very peculiar. Anyway... We'll worry about that next week. We'll see what we can do, or the week after. We don't need to worry about it now. But if you enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.